Jay, you're a piece of shit. A piece of shit. Oh, Jay, you suck.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Talking to Myself. I'm your host, Jake Letizia, and this is the podcast where I look into a camera and I talk to myself. How's it going, everybody? Episode 47, I believe. We are so close to fucking 50, it's insane. We are so close to freaking... I forget how to say it in Italian, but if I knew how to say it in Italian, I would say it right now. Siete cucciabada foda otto. I think I said 68 right there by accident. Anyway, dude, it's close to 50, dude. Italian 50, dude. It's close to whatever 50 in Italian is, and also 50 in English, dude. We're almost at 50. And when we get there, it's going to be half a century, dude, right? 100 is a century? Who knows? I'm dumb. But we're almost at half a century, and that's awesome, dude. We're almost at a year, which would be 52 episodes, and that's awesome, dude. And I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to talk to you fucks, and thank you for listening as always. Also, dude, it's me, Mario, dude. If you haven't watched it yet, go over to my other channel, which is linked through this channel. I have a playlist of videos from the other channel on this channel. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening on iTunes, then just go to Jake Letizia on YouTube, or search The Real Super Mario on YouTube, and it'll come up. It's the latest project I made. I released it. It's a 43 full-length documentary on the real Super Mario. It's a fake Vice documentary, and I'm very happy with it. The way people have been responding is, thank you to everybody who's messaged me and who's told me directly that they've loved it. Thank you for everyone who's commented on it. Thank you for everyone who's liked the posts. Yeah, you guys liking it means the world to me. And I was happy with making it, but to have everyone also love it, at least those of you who do love it, I'm glad you love it. I'm glad. Thank you for telling me like that. I really appreciate the kind words. And I have more video ideas, and I have some other projects that are already done that are coming your way, and I can't wait for you guys to see more stuff that I've been doing. Dude, this is the year of fucking content, dude. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna make shit. Cause you know what? It's fun, dude. Anyway, I just want to thank everyone who made the Mario documentary possible. I want to thank Andrew Di Natale, fucking cinematographer extraordinaire. I want to thank Darcy O. Thompson, fucking assistant director extraordinaire. I want to thank freaking Duncan Richards, the most badass gaffer of all time. She's fucking dope, dude. And I want to thank Rebecca Weiser, who played fucking Princess Peach and Destroyed. I want to thank Josh Nasser, my fucking best friend, who fucking played Bowser and Destroyed. And I want to thank fucking Matt Sarasoli and John Dunstan for being former clients. I want to thank Sonia Letizia, my fucking mother, who destroys in the goddamn video. Listen, dude, I knew that if I had my mom in and I had her play herself, she'd do well, okay? I knew that my mom is very religious, and if I told her, you got to keep a straight face, but I'm going to curse at you and say religious shit at you, well, I'd even tell her. I was just like, listen, just react how you would actually react in real life if I was saying all these things to you. And I just went off and cursed and said every single religious associated curse I could think of, and my mom reacted like she would react in real life, upset about it. And she fucking killed, dude. Who else do I have to thank? I think that's everybody in the thing. Oh, my brother, dude. My brother who fucking murders as Luigi. Dude, thank you. Fucking Bailey Newman, who is one of the most talented actors I've ever worked with. She's in so many things I've done. Thank God, because she fucking elevates it every time, and she kills it in this fucking documentary. She is so good as a confused, doesn't know what to ask Vice reporter. She's so fucking good. But thank you so much for everyone who did it, for everyone who helped. The crew was so amazing. Dude, we made it with fucking technically a 3-person crew. 4 if you include me directing, but like a 3 fucking person crew, dude. That's I know. I'm very thankful to know such talented people, and I'm very thankful that they helped me on this. Thank you guys, and thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't watched it yet, Real Super Mario on YouTube, and there's going to be more stuff coming. So, yeah. All right. Now that that's out of the way. Oh, also, February 20th, I believe it is. I'll promo that next week. We have a show Thursday, 8 o'clock, February 20th at Pine Box Rock Shop. That's a Thursday, baby. That's right. We moved from Sundays to Thursdays. So, first show of the year is at Pine Box Rock Shop in Brooklyn. Me and Josh Nasser. Jake and Josh are not funny. Pine Box Rock Shop, Brooklyn, February 20th. I believe that's the date. If it's not, I'll say the right date on the next podcast. But anyway, yeah, come on down to Brooklyn if you're in the area. Anyway, okay, all of that aside, thank you so much. All of that aside, what's up, guys? Dude, okay, so with the whole release of Mario, right? I edited it, and I fucking felt really good about it, and I felt psyched, and I got really excited, right? And then I was uploading it to YouTube, and as I was uploading it to YouTube, I had this fucking wave of doubt just fucking wash over me. Isn't that crazy how you can in one moment be like, oh, dude, I'm really happy with this. And then in another moment be like, oh, dude, this is the worst thing ever. It's just fucking somehow once people see it, they're all going to be like, no, this sucks, dude. What is that fucking paranoia? And then I was wondering, what is that paranoia? And I was like, this is where it comes from. I made a bunch of videos in high school that at the time people liked, but if you watch them now, they fucking suck, dude. So now sometimes I think I have a fear in me of like, what if I'm coming off like I used to come off? That would be awful. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Okay, so this is how this realization came to be. I released Mario, and then someone commented on it. Hey, where's the Letizia game speech video? I've been looking all over for it. And Letizia is this character I did in high school, which was based off the high school coach, who is like this fucking Italian guy who everyone was afraid of, and I thought he was hilarious and not scary at all. So I wanted to make a character out of him to show people, like, this guy's not scary. He's fucking stupid. So I made a series of videos of him being interviewed, and then I made one that was on YouTube that was like him. I heard that this coach was notorious for like yelling at the fucking team and just being a hard ass and shit. So I heard that like they lost to Poughkeepsie or something. My high school football team lost to Poughkeepsie or something. And then he gave them a speech after the game that was like very just like, fuck you guys fucking suck. And it was just super aggressive and intense. So then I was like, oh, I should make a parody of that. So I made a video that was like him telling all the players like, you guys are piles of shit, and you know, sprinkled in like some of his, because the guy was racist, okay? So I sprinkled in some of his fucking bigotry into it, I guess. I don't know. The authenticity of his persona I sprinkled in there. And also, like, you know, I don't know. There were little things about him that I made. I also had him saying like, "Oh, like let's hit the showers to the players." Like, I don't know. I just basically did a persona that I wanted him to watch and be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I made that right, and that video was pretty good. I'm kind of happy. I think that video was pretty good. People liked it, and it was a good time. But so when a kid from my high school commented that, I was like, oh shit, where is that video? So then I looked up where it was. I couldn't find it. And then I went to my old YouTube channel and I realized that I put all the videos on private besides one, which was a video of me filming. There was this thing called Mr. Somers in my high school, which was all these people, all the other, like a bunch of dudes compete to be Mr. Somers. Fucking so heteronormative. Oh my god, dude. If that's still going on right now, it needs to be fucking shut down, dude. No. It's just some dumb fucking like I guess it's the counter to prom queen, I guess. I guess for girls at my high school, prom queen was for girls and Mr. Somers was for guys. Although I don't remember prom queen. If that's a fucking thing, I don't remember it happening. I don't know if I just gave so little of a shit that I like it. They did do prom king and queen. I was just like, I don't care. Or if also, I guess not, Mr. Somers. Why is there no Ms. Somers? Do a fucking Mrs. Somers. Who gives a shit, dude? Do a Ms. Somers. That'd be fun. Anyway, I don't fucking know. I don't go to high school. Who gives a shit? Anyway, Mr. Somers. So a kid who won Mr. Somers, I think, did this fucking crazy rap where he referenced people in our school. Like he referenced some kid who got beaten the shit out of by another kid, and he referenced someone having an STD. It was fucking wild. Anyway, I filmed that, and I kept that on not private because I was like, you know, if this kid wants to watch this video, I don't know, this is a good memory in his life maybe. I don't want to take that away from him. And also, I don't know his number. I don't have his information. So what am I going to send him the video? No, I'll leave it up there in case he wants to watch it or people who he knows wants to watch it. But all my videos I put private. And I was like, why did I put them all in private? And then I started watching them, and I was like, that's why I put them all in private. Because what the fuck was I thinking, dude? They don't hold up, dude. The Letizia one kind of is still all right. And listen, I'm going to keep it on private, the Letizia game speech one, because, I don't know, maybe I'll unprivate it. Listen, but don't count me out on that one, because I have some ideas, all right? I'm not saying I'm going to do anything with that still, but I have some ideas, and, you know, the Mario thing might have been the first of things like that. That's all I'll say. It might have been. It might be the only thing. Listen, I might never make a mockumentary again. But now that we made that and I know how we did it and it went well or well enough for me to want to do it again, I might, you know, that character might, I don't know, maybe. Anyway, but I was watching these fucking videos that I made and some of them were like, they're just so stupid. Some of them were still funny. One of them was called Kevin Brzezi's Tactical Activities, and that was still fucking hilarious, to be honest with you. Maybe it's because I wasn't in it, but any video with me in it, I was like fucking sick to my stomach. And then, dude, I came across this one video, and it was me and my friend rapping. Rapping seriously. And, dude, it had all likes on it. I don't know why, but it was fucking terrible, dude. I was doing like a horrible horrorcore Eminem impression. Like not even like good Eminem era. It was between what he does now and what he used to do. It was in that fucking bagpipes from Baghdad fucking zone. It was in it was fucking relapse Eminem I was trying to channel. Relapse Eminem mixed with like Tyler, but like not good, like early Tyler, but like I was bad, dude. And I'm doing lyrics about like fucking dead people or whatever. It was so goddamn, my stomach fucking shrank three sizes and just was in a knot. And I was like, oh my God, dude, people watch this. It has 8 likes. It has 88 views. 88 people saw this, dude. What? And here's the thing. Nobody told me I sucked at rapping. Why did no one fucking go, listen, Jake, you're bad at this. Stop. Oh, man. And that just took me on a rabbit hole of like, dude, here's the thing. We all start cringy, dude. We all start out cringy. And then what we do is hopefully we realize those moments where we're cringy as shit. Sorry, I just got blasted with text. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Fucking phone went off. Anyway, listen, we all start out cringy. Okay? That's what I want to say. We all start out cringy, and hopefully we become less cringy as we realize, oh, don't do that. Oh, remember when I did that? That was fucking what? Some of us don't do it. Some of us stay cringy, and that sucks. But some of us, most of us, I think, grow and become less, fuck, dude. But now with the internet, if we're fucking internet savvy dumb fucks, we have access to so much of us being cringy as shit when we're younger that I don't know if it's meant for the human mind to see. Do you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I no, like people would remember that they had that they did a shitty rap, but you wouldn't have the video that was on YouTube that you then find later, and you're like, thank God I was smart enough to make this private a couple of years ago. How many fucking years was that up? Dude, I was in college and that was still up. People in college could have watched that and been like, what the fuck, dude? Is that who this guy is now? That's the thing about those videos, is if they're up still, people can watch them and go, is this still that guy? You know what I'm saying? Dude, I had a video on there. Thank God it was marked private. I don't think it was ever public. But it was, oh my God. I need water for this. It was a video. Oh my God. First of all, the video was 18 minutes. This was an 18-minute private video. Okay? And it was me in a pink collared shirt that was too small for me. Because I was young enough to be still figuring out what the fuck I look good in, right? I was in that stage where you're trying on clothes that don't fit you as a person at all, but you don't quite know that yet. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a period in everyone's life where they're experimenting with clothing. They're transitioning from what the fuck they wore as a child or what the fuck they wore as an adolescent to what they're going to wear as an adult. And that experimentation phase for me was influence from my girlfriend. But good influence from my girlfriend, but also bad. Like that pink collared shirt. Like listen, man, I've seen many guys pull off a beautiful collared shirt like that. Right? I can't do it. I look fucking weird, dude. Also, I was wearing medium. Listen, my whole life people have been like, dude, or women I've dated are always like, you wear too baggy of clothing. And I go, no, dude, you don't get it. I'm a middle body. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm the size that should exist, but they don't do it for some reason. You know how they have smalls, mediums, and larges? I'm a medium large. Why do they have 3 types of XL? They have XL, XXL, and XXXL, right? Don't they have triple XL? Why the fuck don't they have medium small or small medium, medium large, and why the fuck doesn't that exist, dude? Dude, my size is not being represented, dude. I want representation for my fucking weird between medium and large body, okay? Because if I wear medium clothes, it's too tight. And if I wear large clothes, it's a little baggy. But I'd rather be a little baggy than too fucking tight. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take off my shirt and people be like, oh, wow, I actually like your torso. Then people see me in a tight shirt and go, is that what's going on? I think I can see what your body is, but also just like it's so tight, it's uncomfortable, dude. That's the thing. I don't have a nice enough body for tight clothing, but I have a nice body for loose clothing that then when you take off the loose clothing, I have a tighter body than you thought. Do you know what I'm saying? This clothing shows no muscles, right? But when I take it off, you're like, oh, that kid has slight muscle. That's hot. But if I have tight clothing on, you go, oh, that kid doesn't have good enough, fucking defined enough muscles for that tight shirt. I'm going to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I had this pink shirt on. I had my glasses on, and I had broken up with my my ex, I think. Or I can't remember if it was when the first girl I ever dated, we dated for like a year and a half, and then we broke up, and then we got back together, and we dated for like 6 months or something, and then we broke up again, something like that. But the first time she broke up with me broke my heart, dude. Fucking broke my childish heart. My fucking childish Gambini heart. And then I was very depressed. And then I got to the point where I was like, basically, I tried really hard to get her back, and it did it like fucking like a dumb kid would, or an adult would. Dude, I see guys fucking trying hard. Listen, I tried once very hard to get a girl back in high school, or in the beginning of college, I guess. First year of college. I was first year of college. She was last year of high school. That's why we broke up, by the way. Fucking. You know what I'm saying? That's when you break up. You break up. If you have a fucking late high school relationship and one of you's going to college, you break up. That's what you do. And if you don't, good for you. But most people, you break up. And it's cool. And just accept it. Don't do what I did and be like, no, I love you still. Anyway, so I can't remember if it was after. And then we got back together. What happened was I tried really hard. And then she was like, nah, dude. And then we had the stupid thing where you have sex. And then the person's like, yeah, I just want to have sex. Nah, dude. Still nah, dude. Oh, man. That's so crazy. That's what I'm saying, dude. We all started out cringy. The fucking ways I tried to get back. I remember just like crying in front of that girl. Be like, I miss you so much. Oh, dude. What a fucking cringy little baby, dude. Also, you learn so much. Like, there's so much you're learning for the first time. Like, you break up with somebody, right? And then you hang out again after you've broken up, and then you have sex, right? And then you think, as like a young dumb child, you're like, oh, this means we're gonna get back together because we had sex. And then the person's like, well, no, I just missed that part of you, and I wanted to do that again, but I don't want the relationship again. And then that person is experiencing this for the first time too. So she can't explain to you what I just said. She's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why we did that. And none of you have the brain power or the experience to be like, oh, I get it. You know, this part of our relationship was good, so we did that again, but the relationship part wasn't good, and so that's why you don't want to do that part. Like, now you could have a adult conversation, go, no, yeah, I get it. We just wanted to feel the intimacy we once felt. But we're children, so we're just like, we had sex, you don't want to be with me again? But we put the pee-pee in the vagina, you don't want to be my girlfriend? You know, a girlfriend. But anyway, yeah, so it was a lot of that, like, not knowing what the fuck was going on because we were too young to know. And then I got to the point where I was just like, fuck it, I'm not into this person. I got to the point where I was just like, this person doesn't like me, right? And then, of course, 4 months after that, she wanted to get back together, dude. And it's the only girl I ever loved, and I missed her. But at the same time, I was like, what? Dude, you broke my heart, bro. What the fuck? So then we got back together. And then, like, it was so weird because the whole time I was like, because then she was like very in love with me, and we said I love you. We started saying I love you again like a couple weeks in, and it felt so. I just remember the whole time I was like, is this real, dude? I just couldn't understand how someone would like break up with you and then push you away and then they're back and they're like, no, I do love you a lot. And it's like, but you made me believe you didn't, dude. I remember specifically we were like at Home Depot or something, and this was like really the point where I was like, I gotta break up with this person. Like I gotta get the fuck out of here. So we were at Home Depot, and I don't know what the fuck we were buying or why we were at Home Depot, but that's a very domestic thing, huh? Just strolling around Home Depot with your girlfriend. And I made a joke about buying something or doing something. And then she said something about like, oh, well, we would buy that for our kids or something like that. Or something in reference to like us having kids. And then I said to her, you think we're going to, I go, oh, you think you want to have kids with me someday? And she goes, yeah, I would have kids with you someday. And I went, and in my brain, like I looked at her and smiled, but in my brain I was like, none of this is real. What the fuck, dude? I was so like, dude, you broke up with me. Now you want to have kids with me? This doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, now looking back on it, I think what happened was we broke up and we both missed, and we broke up because we were young and it was the only relationship we both were ever in. We lost our virginities to each other, right? So I went to college. She was still in high school. We both had that thing of like, oh, fuck. Like, she had the thing of like, I was very much like, I'm cool with being with this person forever. And she had the feeling of well, you know, I have my whole life ahead of me. I don't even know. What if this person's not the best person? Also, dude, I wasn't a catch back then, dude. I was a fucking angry, jealous dum-dum. So, like, I understand someone being like, well, let me see what else is fucking out there. But yeah. So that's here. The camera's about to shut off. I'll be right back. So we'll leave off at that. The breakup, I guess. I don't fucking know. I'll see you in the next half. What's up? And we're back. How's it going, guys? Yeah, so what I was talking about was breaking up. Yeah, we were in that thing. She was like, "Oh, I don't. There's more people out there. Let me see who else is out there." And I was like like I said before, a psychopath, aka a hopeless romantic. And I was like, "No, I just want to be with you. I love you. You're the one person of my life." I went very Italian with it. You're the one. You're the one. You're the ciao bella of my life. You're the ciao bella of my existence, of my whole universe. So yeah, so that makes sense. Dude, I'm already feeling this podcast really is the first 30 minutes me just psychotically talking very quickly, and then the second half is once I sit back down after the break, I'm just like, dude, let me just chill out, dude. What a change of energy in the second half every fucking time. Anyway, let me try and keep it up. Keep up this fucking energy, dude. What was I talking about? Okay, yeah. The breakup. Oh, the poetry video. That's what I'm trying to get back to. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Home Depot. Yeah. And then we broke up again, and then that time we broke up. And I broke up with her, and that was fucking terrible too. She was coming over. Have I told this story? She was coming over as a surprise to my apartment. And her dad drove her to my apartment, which was like 40 minutes. I mean, for him, it was a half hour there, half hour back. So it's like a hour-long fucking drive for him. And she just came. I was already planning on breaking up with her, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm coming over to watch Spring Breakers." Never watched that movie, dude. Never watched it. But I remember telling her, like, I really want to see that movie. She's like, "I got it on Redbox. I'm coming to your apartment. Surprise. I love you." And in my head, I was like, "Oh, no. I want to break up with this person." And then she showed up, and I was like, "Dude, I'll tough it out. I'll be cool. I won't break up with her because I don't want to fucking... That's so mean to her and her dad. She's being so sweet and surprising me. She has no idea what's going on in my brain right now. And her dad fucking drove a half hour. What the fuck?" And then as soon as I saw her, I was like, I got to break up with this person. I got to fucking break up with her. Just in my gut, I have to break up with her. I couldn't hide it, too. Also, it's more fucked. What was I going to do? Spend an entire night with this person like everything was cool, and then in the morning be like, "By the way, now that your dad's coming, we're done"? That's fucking psychotic, dude. That is like... You think that's the nicer thing to do, but when you think about it, then the person in the morning is like, "Are you a fucking psychopath? You kissed?" Like, well, also, what was going to happen? There were so many things that I would have to do I would have to have sex with a person who I was going to break up. That'd be so fucked up. Well, I guess we'll have sex because I don't want to upset her, and I want, she's going to sleep over. I got to make sure everything seems okay. That's weird. So anyway, I broke up with her, and it was terrible. And then in the process of breaking up with her, I was like trying not to do it because I was thinking that maybe it was a mistake. Cringey boy. Cringe. I was like, "Yeah, we got to break up. I'm sorry." And I started crying. And I was like, "No, actually, I don't know. Maybe this is a mistake." And she's like, "What? No, you already fucking did it." It's cringy, but it's kind of cute when I'm thinking back about it. Just two dumb young idiots fucking breaking up. Fucking what, 20 and 19? What the fuck we didn't know shit, dude. Look, crying, breaking up. It's like the biggest thing in our life. There's something sweet about that. Just like the stupidity of like, let's break up. I feel it in my gut. But no, actually, no, I don't know. It might be a mistake. And then her just looking at me like she just looked at me like, I'm so, like, what are you fucking idiot? What are you talking about? And she just literally said, "You already broke up with me," like through crying. "You already did it, dumb fuck." And then I felt terrible because I was like, the fucking dad's going to have to come back. She's like, "Oh, I'll call my dad and he's going to come back." And I was like, dude, he's going to be so pissed. He fucking drove you a half hour here that I broke up with. Oh, my God. And she's like, "I'm not staying here, dude. You broke up with me. I don't want to fucking be near you." And I'm like, fair point. And then I regretted it after. It was a bummer. So I think maybe because I was in my apartment. I was in my apartment at that time. My Bronxville apartment. So I think it might have been after that. And I wrote her a fucking letter, dude. I wrote her a letter that then also had a poem in it. And I'm watching this, and it's a fucking 18-minute video. And I'm watching it, and I'm watching this video going, if anyone saw this, right? Dude, I watch TikTok shit, right? Where it's, I'm so fucking lucky is what I'm saying. I am so goddamn lucky that the person I dated is a wonderful, sweet, lovely human being. And that we dated fucking 8 years ago or 9 years ago or whatever the fuck it was. Because I've seen TikToks, right, where it's like voicemails of boyfriends. It's like all high school relationships. It's all around the time of this relationship I'm talking about right now. And it's like TikToks of guys like voicemails or shit they sent the girl, and the girl's just dancing over it. And it's just like, oh my God. I watched that and I go, dude, if this was that era, she could have played this fucking video of me reading a letter and a poem and just fucking danced over it. And then I would have fucking 7,000 likes on my turmoil. You know what I'm saying? And everyone would just be like, this guy's fucking cringy as shit. Fuck this kid. Thank God, dude. Here's the thing about those videos is some of them are like dudes being like leaving fucking angry, vicious voicemails. And it's like, all right, I guess you got what was coming to you. But then this one video I saw, and I guess this is the one where it reminded me of my situation. I was like, thank God I'm not a high schooler now. And also thank God that my ex was nice about it. Thank God she liked the video. Because there was this one where it was just this kid was sad. It wasn't that far off from what I said in this fucking cringy video. Of he's just like, I miss you. I just want to be with you again. I don't know. Like I fucked up and and she's just dancing over it like, fuck this kid, fuck him, dude. I don't know. It could have so easily been me. Is what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel bad for those kids. Because they don't know what they're doing, dude. They don't know. They could be me at 26 looking back going, why the fuck did I leave that voicemail? Why the fuck did I just go, all right, the relationship's over. I respect you and have a good one. Why? You know, that kid might grow from that and learn it's a mistake. I don't know. We're in a different world now, man. I don't know. It's tough. Anyway, so this video, I deleted it from YouTube. Thank fucking God. I deleted all these videos from YouTube, but it was like, oh man, I'm thinking about reacting to it at some point. Maybe fucking years from now I'll react to it. But it was, oh man. And I start doing the poetry and I'm doing it like spoken word poetry. And I'm just like, and I'm like, oh my dude, why did I the most infuriating and like cringy thing is I'm watching this knowing like remembering that when I remember making this and I remember thinking like this'll get her back. I was like, this'll get her back for sure, dude. This fucking pink collared shirt that's too small for me. I got my glasses on, dude. I got a letter that says that I like her still, and a fucking poem that spells out my fucking heartache, dude. I got her back, bro. And of course it didn't work because fucking cringiest, dumbest video of all time. I think I mentioned that to her recently, or like whenever I saw her like a couple months ago or whatever. And she goes, I like that video. Listen, man, that's all you need. All you need is the person to remember liking it. That's all you need, okay? Thank God. Well, I don't know. Thank God in the moment that person was like, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Because if she had the other feeling, if she was like, this is cringy, if she felt the way I feel about it now, she would have fucking taken the link, fucking ripped it, downloaded it, and then put it on YouTube publicly for all to fucking see. And then it would go viral because everyone would be like, this is so fucking uncomfortable. I can't stop watching it. Anyway. But yeah, man, we all start cringy. People have asked me about like what's it like bombing on stage? Like, is it bad bombing on stage when you do stand up? And I'm always like, it'll never be as bad. Well, because bombing on stage is fucking awful. It's horrible. It's not good. But you do get used to it, and it also becomes a thing where it's like, well, you know, this is going to happen. This is bound to happen. I'm trying new stuff. Like, people might not think it's funny. I'm also you're a little nervous when you're trying out something completely new. So like you're not as sure of the bit so then the audience isn't sure of it. And then that could just make you bomb. Like, you could do a bit the first time a certain way, and then you could say it almost the same way the second time, and it might work better that second time just because you've said it already, so you're confident in saying it again. Do you know what? Does that make sense? Anyway, all I'm saying is bombing is bad, but it'll never be as bad. I realize that, like, it's not that bad to me, or it's not the worst thing ever to me, because it'll never be as bad as me rapping on stage to fucking 50 people from my hometown at 19 years old, not knowing, not being self-aware enough to know I'm fucking terrible at it. Oh my God, dude. A band was gonna play from my hometown, and I asked if I could rap on it, and I fucking did. And people were telling me it was good. The rapping was good, right? And it wasn't, dude. I had no fucking flow. I wrote things that rhymed. I wrote like a bar or two that was like kind of funny, but my flow was horrible, dude. The cringiest, most terrible shit you could think of, dude. Just think of someone doing Eminem offbeat and awful. That's what it was. Offbeat and awful to Tyler the Creator beats. What the fuck? And then, okay, so I performed it, right? And I remember people before, I had moments though. I had moments where I was like, I'm not good at this. It was one of those things where it's like I was doing it, but in the back of my head, I knew I was fucking terrible at it. Like, there was something deep inside of me that was like, dude, you're bad at this. Why are you doing this? And I was secretly waiting for people to be like, dude, you're bad at this. You need to stop. But instead, every time I was like doing it, or I did it to somebody and I was like, what do you think of it? They were like, no, it's good. That's why now I'm so fucking paranoid with that shit. That's why with Mario, I was so fucking like, is this actually good? Because I felt good about it. But here's the difference. With Mario, I didn't really have a deep down feeling of like, no, this is secretly terrible. No, I did have that feeling. I don't think I'll ever not have that feeling. I don't know. I believe people, I don't know, maybe it's terrible. See, that's the thing. It's like, you never know, dude. With a creative thing, you never know. I am happier with Mario than I was with my fucking rap career. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, dude. So I remember I was practicing before, and somebody said, "Whoa, dude, you wrote all that?" That's impressive. You wrote all that? That was the first sign of like, oh, you're not good at rapping. Because the guy was impressed with the rap, but not your rapping. They were impressed with you, what you wrote, but not your delivery at all. Because he went straight to, wow, I can't believe you wrote all that. That's crazy that you wrote it. How's my performance, though? Well, let's stick to the writing, dude. And then I performed, and I remember everyone in the fucking room just looking at me like, what the fuck is he doing? So many people, I remember looking at them being like, why are we, who let this happen? And I remember somebody videoed it, right? Someone filmed it. And I tried to get the film of it later. And I was like, oh, can you put it on your YouTube channel? Because at that point, I didn't really have a YouTube channel. And the kid was like, thank God for him. What a fucking saint. Because he didn't want to tell me it was terrible. But he kind of did in a way, because he was like, I don't want to put it on my channel, but I'll give it to you and you could put it on yours. And that's what I knew, dude. I wasn't spitting fire as I thought I was. Because this kid was like, if it was good, he'd be like, yeah, let me put it on my fucking channel, dude. It'll go viral. But he was like, nah, dude, I'll let you make the decision of ruining your fucking life, okay? You want to put this online and have it live forever there? Okay, dude. I don't want to take the fucking blame for that 10 years from now when you can't get a job because everyone's like, God damn, I can't even look at you because of that rap video. Um, but yeah, also there was another thing somebody said. Somebody goes, I can't believe you memorized all those words. People were saying everything but that was good. That was a good performance. You're good at this. Only one kid said, hey man, you're good at rapping. You should keep doing it. And that kid's very nice and sweet and I love him. But he was also, him saying that made me go like, I definitely am bad at this. If he's the only one who loves it and I don't, I like this kid, but his taste is maybe not the best. And then one other person did say straight up, you got to work on your flow. He's like, your writing is good, but the flow is bad. The flow is not good. That was the only person who was like straight up with me. The flow is bad. And he was right. It was. But dude, back to that first relationship. That we were in an in-between period at that point. We were in that weird in-between, like we just had sex. I'm thinking we're gonna get back together for some fucking reason, right? And this'll be proof of my fucking jealous dumb shit when I was younger. Here's the thing too. Well, anyway. Okay, so she was there, right? And she watched me perform. Again, dude, how many fucking things do I have to do in front of this girl? Now looking back on it, like, why was she even bothering with me? After she saw me perform this rap, she should have fucking ran away from me and never spoken to me again. Not continue to do a will they won't they and then get back together with me. Is she out of her mind, dude? You're gonna get back together with the kid who fucking rapped like a bad Eminem? What are you doing, dude? Anyway, she was talking to some guy there. This is so fucking stupid and sad. She was talking to some guy there, who was one of the guys who complimented me. Was like, "Oh, dude, you wrote all that? That's great." I don't want to tell you that your flow's bad, but you wrote all that. The writing, I like the writing, but he was talking to her a lot, and I got mad, right? And I don't remember what I did. I think I slammed a chair. But I was getting really angry that she was talking to him because I guess I thought like, oh, she's going to like go home with this guy. Like me and her just hooked up. I thought we were getting back together because I'm a dumb fuck. I thought we were getting back together. And she's talking to this guy and I'm getting so mad. And then I remember I took a chair and I fucking like not slammed it, but I guess I slammed it. I fucking just like put it down hard and then sat in it. Real angry and then just like looked at the floor. And it was so abrupt and loud that like most of the people there, which is like 40 people, like stopped and looked. And then she came over to find out what was wrong with me. She came over to console the little baby boy who was upset that she was talking to another dude. Oh my God. What a fucking sad baby I was. And I was telling my friend about this and he goes, dude, I remember that. Oh my God. Not only did I rap like a fucking incel, but then I slammed the chair. I threw a fucking temper tantrum in front of the entire after party of this event, who already was like, hey, isn't that the kid who fucking sucked at rapping? Why is he throwing a temper tantrum? And then she came over to console me. Dude, I'm realizing she was the sweetest fucking girl of all time. What a fucking sweet human being. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Also, my friend who remembered that I got angry, I go, be honest, like, was it as horrible as I remember? And he goes, Well, whenever you recorded raps, I thought it was bad, but also, dude, you were my best friend. Well, tell me that, dude. Tell me my raps are bad. But I was fucking an angry kid. I probably would have got mad at him and been like, dude, you know what the fuck you're talking about? And he would be like, all right, well, this, what? I told you that it was bad just so I could get fucking yelled at? What a fucking nuisance I was. No, but he goes, no, actually, in the moment, I remember, like, this isn't going terribly. Which is actually, like, made me feel a lot better. Because, I mean, I think other people were just like, this is bad. Maybe two people there were like, this is good. And guess what? They were wrong. But yeah, dude. Yeah. It's funny, too, because now, I don't know, maybe it's just getting older, but I'm realizing all this shit from when I was a young buck, a young boy. But I'm like, oh, this is why I am the way I am in relationships now. Because I have these fucking moments before where I'm like, that was so fucking awful that I can't ever be like that again. That's the thing, though. That's what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to, like, make mistakes, hopefully that aren't too fucking bad, but make mistakes that are fucking cringy enough where you're like, I can't ever do that shit again. I don't know. Maybe there's a balance now. I mean, now I'm the opposite. Now if someone I like is talking to somebody else, I like I don't care at all. I'll start flirting with the guy. I will. I've been on dates where the like a guy comes over and he like thinks that a guy comes over and thinks that like the girl's single or the girl's not with me, and he starts like hitting on her, and then I'll start like talking to him, like flirting with him. And then when he like goes to get a drink and it's like, and he can't hear me, I'll say to the person I'm on a date with, like, I'm gonna fuck this guy, by the way. I'm just letting you know. If you think that you're I'm getting to him way before you. He wants to fuck me, dude. So I've turned to, you know, which is way more fun than fucking getting jealous, throwing a temper tantrum in front of all these people. I don't know. Sometimes, though, I'm like, should I be more jealous? I don't know. I'm so not jealous now that that then people are angry that I don't ever get jealous, which is fucking annoying as shit. I was seeing somebody who we weren't exclusive, and she used Tinder the way I would use Tinder. If I was a lady, I would just fucking go wild with it. I'd fucking go on dates all the time. I'd fuck everybody. Why not? But she was using it like that. And we were seeing each other, and she was like very upfront about it. And I was like, dude, that's cool. And like a couple times, like I texted guys for her, and I thought it was funny. But then like, I think I've talked about this before. But then if I brought up like that, like some girl talked to me, she'd get jealous. And then I could tell she was like trying to get me jealous by like telling me about like, oh, I saw a guy the other night. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, tell me about it. And then she would be like annoyed that I wasn't getting more. I guess that's stupid though. It's someone playing a fucking game with you. But I don't know. I don't know. It's good not to be jealous, I think. I think for the most part, you shouldn't be jealous. You shouldn't. Don't be me at the rock show after I poorly rapped throwing a temper tantrum. Be the guy on the date. Be me fucking a year ago on a date trying to fuck the guy who's flirting with your date. That's what you should be. Also, I remember that guy at the rock show. Oh my God. I remember she came over and consoled me. She came over and she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, No, nothing. She's like, what? No, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I was like, I don't know. You're talking to that guy, and I just don't want. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. You're talking to that guy so much. What do you like that guy? And then she goes, Jake, he's gay. And then I thought about it, and I was like, I think he might have been flirting with me earlier that night. So throwing a temper tantrum over her talking to a guy that has no interest in her at all, that might be even interested in me. It's just like the ultimate, like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Anyway, and now in retrospect, when I think about it, I should have fucking went home with that dude. I should have fucked that guy. I should have been like, listen, dude. I mean, he was a cute dude. I should have fucking went home with that guy. But anyway, that was the timer for the second half. Listen, we all start out cringy. And what we got to do is we got to learn from the cringe and be better, more calm people. That's what I got to say. Learn from the cringe and calm the fuck down. All right. Not to tell you what to do. But I guess I'm just, this is talking to myself, however, so I guess I'm saying that to myself, as well as whoever needs to hear it. Anyway, that's the timer. The camera's probably about to fucking go out right now. Watch The Real Super Mario. Thank you for everyone who's liked it so far. I hope more people watch it and more people like it. I'm very proud of it. Thank you to everyone who helped me make it. I can't wait to make more things with you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.
J-A